Hey everyone, my name is Bardwaj, and today I really want you to listen closely because what I'm about to say might just flip your entire understanding of money on its head. We're always told that a high income is about jobs or investments or some secret financial trick. But the real rule? It has almost nothing to do with what's in your bank account right now. You know, we all chase that six-figure number, thinking the key is a better job or that one perfect investment. But what if we're playing the wrong game entirely? What if the secret to earning more isn't a financial tactic at all, but something much, much deeper? Today, this isn't about your income. It's about performing an autopsy on your mindset. And there it is. That's the core idea. Earning 100 grand isn't about getting money. It's about becoming the kind of person who can earn it, handle it, and grow it. I mean, think about it. Why do so many lottery winners go broke? They got the money, sure, but they never built the identity of someone who knows what to do with it. The money is just the scoreboard. The real game is in who you become. So what does it even mean to become that person? Well, it means building what we're going to call the $100,000 identity. This isn't just about wanting the reward. It's about being fully prepared to handle the responsibility that comes with it. You see, money always flows to the person who takes real responsibility. And this, right here, is the fundamental difference. Wanting is easy. I mean, who doesn't want the prize? But deserving it? That means you willingly sign up for the tough stuff, the discipline when you're tired, the setbacks, the process. That's the wall where most people turn back, but it's exactly where the real journey starts. So, how do you even start building this new identity? Well, it all kicks off with a massive mental shift. You've got to move from the mindset of a worker to that of a creator. This is, without a doubt, the first and most important step. Let me break down the difference. A worker trades their time directly for money. It's a straight-up exchange where you exhaust your body to get paid. But a creator? They train their mind to build systems that solve problems. Their value isn't tied to the hours they clock in. It's tied to the engine they build. So I want you to ask yourself this and be really honest. If you stopped working today, would your income stop too? If the answer is yes, you're probably still operating with a worker mindset. A creator, on the other hand, builds something that can generate income even when they're not physically there. That's the first real taste of that $100,000 identity. Now, having the creator mindset is one thing, but you've got to pair it with the right tools. If you're going to build systems, you need the skills to actually do it. And that means developing what's called a stack of high-value skills. All of these skills have one incredible thing in common. You get paid for the results you create, not the hours you work. Whether you're making a marketing campaign that explodes sales or writing code that saves a company thousands of hours, your value isn't in your time. It's in the outcome. Just remember, the world doesn't pay for degrees anymore. It pays for delivery. Let's make this real. Take automation services. Just picture a small business owner who's drowning in manual tasks like invoicing and scheduling. By building a simple system to automate all that, you're not just selling a service, you are literally selling them back their time, which is their most valuable asset. And look at the impact. You can take someone from spending hours a day on boring, repetitive work down to just a few minutes. All of that time is now free for them to actually focus on growing their business. Now that is a problem worth solving, and people will pay you well for it. Here's another system-based model, dropshipping. You're not a typical retailer who has to buy and store tons of inventory. Instead, you build a powerful marketing and sales system online. You become the critical link that connects a customer to a product, and you never even have to touch the physical item. The potential here is just massive. With profit margins that can range from 20 to 50%, your focus shifts completely from managing stuff to building brilliant marketing systems. It's a perfect example of how changing your identity from a manager of things to a creator of systems unlocks a whole new level of income. But look, building the systems and the skills, that's only half the story. As you start to make real progress, a totally different kind of challenge pops up, and this one is all internal. You have to be ready to master the inner game. The truth is, a higher income often comes with a much higher level of pressure. As you climb, you're going to face more criticism, more rejection, and that constant temptation to compare yourself to everyone else. And from the outside, your intense focus might just look like loneliness. Building the mental armor to handle all that is absolutely non-negotiable. This is exactly why you can't ever rely on motivation. Motivation is just a feeling. It shows up when it wants to and disappears with your mood. A six-figure income is not built on feelings. It's built on discipline, that unwavering commitment to your mission, especially on the days you don't feel like it. Protecting your focus also means you have to be ruthless about your environment. You've probably heard the saying, you don't fail alone. Your environment slowly defeats you. The negativity and the small-minded thinking of people around you can act like invisible chains. To really grow, you have to be willing to break them. Okay, so let's imagine you've done it all. You've built the identity, you've got the skills, the discipline is there, you're earning the money. So the battle's over, right? Not even close. In fact, the hardest part has just begun. This quote says everything. If you earn 100 grand, but it vanishes just as quickly as it came, the problem was never your income. It was your financial system. Mastering this part is like the final boss battle in building real, lasting wealth. Let's just put this into perspective to see how real this is. To generate about 1 lakh per month in passive income, that's income you don't have to actively work for, you'd need a corpus of around 2.4 crore rupees. It's a pretty sobering number, and it's a huge reminder that just earning isn't enough. You need a powerful system to grow that money if you want true freedom. And while all this is happening, you're fighting a silent battle against inflation. A 12 lakh income today is not going to feel the same in 10 or 20 years. Assuming an average of 6% inflation, you'd need 21 lakhs in 10 years and almost 38 lakhs in 20 years just to have the same buying power. Your money has to be growing, or it's actively shrinking. And that brings us right back to where we started. The best way to think about money is like energy. That energy flows to, and more importantly, stays with, a strong container. The real goal was never just to earn $100,000. The goal is to build yourself into a person who is capable of attracting, managing, and growing it. The money is just the proof that you've become that person. So I'll leave you with this one last thought. The huge gap between wanting something and truly deserving it is where most dreams go to die. The real work isn't chasing the money, it's the deep internal work of upgrading yourself. So ask yourself honestly, are you actively becoming that person, or are you just wishing for it? The choice, as always, is yours.